And of course, as you read the law, it is not a crime to work elsewhere, so long as before you are appointed, you leave that particular position, either through resignation, transfer of services, whichever. So it is not a crime. All you want to know is to know for sure that you have been working there, yeah, because as you have correctly said, you being a municipal manager and also the CEO, there's an element where having CPS is a requirement. So at least we shall be able to know that indeed you are working there. That is a good evidence for us. Yeah, so please satisfy us with that requirement. And I want to appreciate members also for their patience. I know time has gone, but we have to ask all questions because your position is very critical. Secretary to the County Public Service Board is a very critical position, yeah, which we must be satisfied before we do the approval. I will now give you 2 minutes for any closing remarks, any question, any clarification before we end our vetting process. So you may take the 2 minutes, Mr. Okumu.
Thank you, Chair and honorable members, for the opportunity you've accorded me for the past few minutes. I must admit that it has been a very good engagement. For me, this is my first time to be here in the chambers of the County Assembly. And within this premise, on this compound, it is my second time. The first one is when I came to collect the papers and I completed and I went. And I really take it in terms of utmost fairness and appreciate the engagement that we've just had as far as the position of the Secretary to the County Public Service Board is concerned. Chair, if given an opportunity in terms of exercising what is required of the role, I'm one person of the desire of continuous learning and continuous engagement, because these offices, we hold them to the perpetuity and we hold them as a going concern. And so therefore, by looking of the current situation, the past situation, the current situation, we are only meant to make it better going forward, as guided by the statutes, on the statutory mechanics, also on the improvement of the internal environment, by really looking at our SWOT analysis and also looking at our PESTEL, just to be able to conform to the societal, advocate for what the community really wants, and what the residents of Kitui County will be proud of come next year, as we all understand. This position, per se, after my research, it borders different electioneering periods. The election cycle is 5 years. The position of the office bearer of the board and the secretary is 6 years. So in one way or another, there is how it will interrelate and intermingle. As a person of integrity, it's either integrity is 100% or no 100%. In case of any conflict of interest, where there is, then therefore it has to be declared in a conflict of interest register. And where one is conflicted, then there is no any other better way to proceed on some of these things. So, Chair, and looking at the specifics, reading at the Constitution, looking at the Chapter 6, Chair, looking at the Leadership and Integrity Act, Article 10 of the Constitution, Article 32, Article 41 and 46, Penal Code, and all other acts, County Government Acts, to be very specific in this sense, but most especially to the human resource professional, which deals and dives deeply with the people and the human development. I wish to say thank you, and I appreciate you for your time. May God bless you. And when God blesses you, kindly also remember me in the same blessings. Thank you.
Are you giving us conditional blessings? Are the blessings conditional? But I can see it's a passionate appeal. Thank you, Mr. Christopher Okumu. We also wish you God's blessing. We also wish you God's blessing, and definitely the committee will look into your application, your nomination on merit. Be assured, Mr. Okumu. We know you're not a resident of Kitui, but you're a Kenyan. You're a Kenyan, and we are not supposed to discriminate anybody based on where they come from. So don't worry. And this committee is composed of ladies and gentlemen of high level of integrity and professionalism. And remember, I've told you that I'm a lawyer, by profession. Our work is to ensure that as a Kenyan, you are given fairness. Fairness is very important, and don't worry. We shall ensure that we deliver justice to the people of Kitui County, because we need somebody who is competent, somebody who is able to really transform our public service. As Honorable Member Leader earlier said, our public service, there are some serious issues in the public service. Staffs are not even motivated. There are so many issues. Issues of promotions, as the Minority Whip has said, the issues, the audit issues. There is a report which was actually released. There was a committee which looked at our human resource. So many ghost workers. So many, and we have surpassed our percentage, as you have said. Even in employment, we are supposed to ensure that we follow the employment laws. That's why I asked you whether you are conversant with the Employment Act, and you did indicate that you are conversant. So we assure you as a committee that we shall look at your submission on merit and make the necessary decision. However, the committee is not final. After we finish our vetting, we shall retreat, write a report, then submit the report to the whole House. So as you pray for us to be blessed by God, please pray for all the 60 MCAs. Also bless them as you pray, so that they can consider your nomination and approve it for you, or they will know what to do. After the House, assuming that we don't approve, then of course we shall notify the governor, and the governor will notify you. But assuming that we approve your nomination, we shall forward your name to the governor, and the governor is the one who is the final appointing authority. So also pray for the governor, if you are for him to be blessed, because we can approve and the governor may refuse to appoint. So it's a whole process. It's a whole process, but in the midst of all that process, we wish you well. We wish you well, Mr. Christopher Okumu Ombunya, and wherever you go, pass the greetings of Kitui County Assembly and the people of Kitui County. So thank you very much. You can collect your original documents, and we wish you all the best. God bless you.
Thank you, Chair.
You are welcome. You are welcome, and you may exit. But that doesn't mean that we chase you away from the assembly. You can hang around. The assembly is a beautiful place. There's even lunch. I'm sure the office of the clerk will organize lunch for you. So don't be in a hurry. Thank you. You're welcome. Karibu sana. Okay. So members, thank you. We take a 10 minutes health break. Then we come back at 1:45. We proceed with the second nominee. So thank you very much. The lunch break, the health break begins now.